The man deliberately splashed water on his fiancée. He wanted to drive her away. Unexpectedly, the woman not only splashed back, but also mocked him for being dumped by his previous fiancée. She said she only married him out of pity. At that moment, the man's mother came over to ask what happened. The woman immediately smiled and said that they had a very happy conversation. The mother was very pleased with the woman's behavior because it was the first time she had seen someone dare to stand up to her son. She hoped the woman could become her daughter-in-law. The girl immediately agreed after hearing this. Help us. The man had no choice but to have the butler send him back to his room. However, the woman stopped him. She insisted on personally escorting the man back. The mother felt extremely happy seeing this scene. Once inside the room, the woman sat on the bed. The man was very angry. He immediately declared that he would never marry the woman, but the woman did not get upset. She was certain that he would marry her. While the man was speechless, his younger brother suddenly appeared. The brother not only mocked the man for being disabled, but also said their father had decided to give the company to him, and that the man would have to obey him in the future. Seeing the brother so arrogant, the woman immediately pushed the wheelchair toward him, and then drove him away. The woman thought the man would be grateful, but he blamed her for meddling. Angered, the woman kicked him to the ground, and warned him to be polite to her. The man called for help desperately. In a rush, the woman tried to cover his mouth. The man struggled hard, so the woman had no choice but to silence him. The man immediately stopped resisting. The next day, they registered their marriage. The mother-in-law was extremely happy, and immediately rewarded the woman $10 million. The woman promised the mother-in-law that she would take good care of the man. That day, the doctor advised her that the man's injured calf needed regular massages. The woman immediately knelt down to learn. Although the man was touched inside, he stubbornly said he didn't feel anything. The woman playfully reached toward his thigh, scaring the man, who quickly stopped her. The mother-in-law was secretly happy seeing this. The next day, the man's ex-girlfriend came with a dog to provoke them, demanding that they get a divorce. The man immediately told her to leave. The woman was very pleased to hear this. Unexpectedly, the ex-girlfriend, in a fit of anger, let go of the dog leash. The dog immediately lunged at the man. The woman quickly stepped in to block it, and ended up getting bitten. The man hurriedly called the doctor. The girl pretended to be critically injured to make the man promise her a favor. Although the man saw through her act, he still agreed. It turned out that the woman had been framed by her stepmother and father, who had taken her mother's inheritance, and even drove her out of the house. The woman immediately brought the man's subordinates to her father and stepmother's villa, with her lawyer warning them. Her father reluctantly signed the contract. The woman finally recovered her mother's inheritance,